Woke up, rained all night. Slept great though, so that's really cool. It's still raining. It says it's supposed to only rain for about another hour, probably less now. So I'm just gonna kind of hunker down, hang out until it stops, and then I'll start kind of moving here and getting the day going. Rain stop. Get breakfast and coffee going in here. Alright, let's have a little coffee and contemplation here while I wait for my blueberry peach crisp oatmeal to get ready. Coffee. Doesn't taste bad with the water they have here. Doesn't taste great either though. Contemplation. I never thought I'd actually get back to doing this kind of stuff to like this extent. Like before my transplant, I was a Boy Scout and like had full intentions on going to the path of Eagle and doing that whole thing. But you know, when they say you need a heart transplant, you kind of have to put things on a hold, and I probably could have gotten back to Boy Scouts, but I never did. Like I kind of fell out of love with nature and the outdoors in a way, just kind of being away from it for so long during the transplant process. And like looking back at it, I feel like I've told people like that's probably one of my biggest like regrets in life, and especially like former Boy Scout or current Boy Scouts who are like working towards Eagle. Like I tell them like keep doing it. Like you'll want to do it for sure. Like that, if I could go back in time, I'd probably get back into it and get my Eagle. That's that. I'm back out here in nature though, so that's really cool. I feel like one of the big things that kind of reconnected me with nature is a program I went to shortly after my transplant, called North Star Reach. They're a nonprofit camp ran by the University of Michigan, and they specialize in helping kids with medical issues go to camp. So that was super cool, and the first year I went to it was actually their first time being open at their new facility, which is in Pinckney, Michigan, and it was incredible. I remember being so blown away and like just finally being back out there and like in nature again, and like camping even though we were in cabins. It's still awesome, and like also having the full like I wasn't not careful to my body, but like I lived a pretty reckless normal life of like drinking well water and eating probably not the best stuff and camping, especially at summer camp. Like that's a week straight of just on the ground camping, although I had a cot, but still in a tent. Like it's crazy. And they did like North Star Reach did a great job at like facilitating that, like kind of getting back into it, but like also being cautious and kind of helping me learn like, oh, these are the things I need to like be aware of. So like well water, I haven't done well water in years now, and I talked to my transplant team before I did this trip, like, can I do it if I get a water filter? And they're like, yeah, that should be fine. So I've been doing the water filter, doing that. Eating, I have to be a lot more careful with like what I eat and when I eat and how much I eat, just because I have diabetes also. So really I just have to eat a lot and like consistently. So usually a snack break an hour. But like before transplant, I don't know how I lived. Like I'd eat a bowl of cereal in the morning. I think we did lunch at these camps, at summer camp and stuff for Boy Scouts. Yeah, we did. And then breakfast, and like I don't remember ever eating a snack in between, but like I got a snack all day now. Gotta eat high protein stuff, which is why I really love the backpacking meals. So they're so high protein, it's awesome. But I don't know. I guess what I'm getting at is like I kind of feel like I've finally jumped a hurdle of like really being back with nature now, and like kind of on my own terms. Like me and Rena do car camping, and we've gotten into that, and that was also a huge part of my journey of getting back to nature, is taking her camping for the first time. And me also getting back into it and kind of remembering how to do it all, and also needing to learn some stuff, and like definitely updating some gear. Didn't have as nice of gear in Boy Scouts, but I am an adult now and I can make adult decisions, so I get gear that's sensible but reliable. So yeah, it feels good to kind of be back out here and doing this on my own terms, and like just a big old grand adventure post heart transplant here. We're doing it. We're almost done with it also. Grand Rapids today. I do the warm showers program with a guy named Christian. So I'll stay at his house, and then I'll go to Holland and I'll camp at Holland State Park on Lake Michigan, and my oatmeal's ready. So coffee and contemplation is over.
Now continue straight. Follow this way for 0.6 miles.
Maybe just rip it a little, just a little bit of fun here. Oh, that's a big rock. Okay, back to slowing down. All right.
Follow this way for 950 feet.
Disc trucker on the mountain bike trail. Ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey. For any of my family and friends who don't know about bikes, my bike here, the Surly Disc Trucker, is a touring bike meant for pavement and light gravel. Not mountain bike courses like this. The bottom bracket, also known as where your pedals or your crank arms attached to, is pretty low, which gives it a stable ride, which is why it's a great touring bike. It gives you nice, low, stable kind of
Next, keep left.
center
Then
of gravity.
Take a sharp left.
But that being said, getting over rocks and hills and little things on mountain bike trails is not this bike's strong suit. But
Next, keep left.
we'll make
Then
it work.
Take a sharp left. Now take a sharp left.
Sharp left? I'm not going over that. No, no, no. We're gonna walk that. Oh, but it looks so fun. I am gonna go over that. All right, kids, don't try this at home on your touring bike, because your touring bike's not supposed to do this. That berm right there. Oh, let's see. Oh, nope. Yep. Pedal hit the ground. And there's my rail trail.
200 feet, turn left onto Fred Meyer Grand River Valley Rail Trail. In 140 feet, turn left onto Fred Meyer Grand River Valley Rail Trail.
All right, we're back on the rail trail. I mean, I couldn't do that on this
Follow
bike
this way for 9.74 miles.
for miles and miles on end. But a little detour like that, that's pretty fun. That's a good way to start the morning. Passing through Sarnik, something like that county. Or maybe it's city. I don't know. Small town. But just passing through. Lake Creek. It's an interesting name. Ooh, it's a nice little creek down there. That's it for the rail trail. Now we're back roads into Grand Rapids. I think I'm like 10, maybe 12 miles in. I'm doing a snack break here. Yeah, feeling good. Back to road riding. It's sad, but at least they are back roads, so pretty low traffic volumes. People are super respectful. So far on this trip, Grand River here. I believe this goes through Grand Rapids also. Very anti-data center out here, which I am very happy with. I think what's happening now is I'm kind of riding into a valley, which I've never done before. So downhill, but that means there's probably gonna be some uphill also. This is one of those like adopted road things, and it was adopted by the Grand Wheel Bicycle Club. So I take it that means people bike out here, so I hope drivers are used to it. This is a big hill. Solid chance I get off the bike and walk it up this though. All right, let the record show. This is where I've decided to walk the bike up the hill. I turned off the main road and then it's just like boom, hill. So I didn't get any time to get momentum or anything. Oh, just walk it up, that's fine. I mean, I don't know if you could see how well the angle picks up on this, but whew, it's a hill. Those who live in the mountains, how do you do it? Goodbye, old fellow. I think he's the first rider I've actually talked to on this whole trip, so that was nice. Man, I can't wait to see a gas station. I mean, if they got coconut water, I'm always gonna choose coconut water. Or I'll take a Gatorade. Gatorade sounds good also. Honestly, I might buy a bottle of water. Unless they have like a machine where you can fill up. Because I absolutely have not been drinking enough water today because it tastes like shit from the campground. It's just so, every time I drink something I go, ugh, because it's so hard. And I'm just not used to that water at all. My shifting's all fucky. But luckily, One of the bike shop guys taught me how to adjust. I think I understand how to. You just gotta twist the little doodad and ask it really nicely, I think, and it should be okay. But I will do that when I arrive at my destination. I think I'm in Grand Rapids. Yep. Gas station. All right, no coconut water, but old reliable right here. Oh, I got 0 sugar. Oh well. I usually don't do 0 sugar stuff, but whatever. Beef jerky, and my new favorite, Nerds Gummy Clusters. Pretty crazy to be back in suburban city area. I will say, I mean, as of now, my introduction to Grand Rapids and biking, way better than where I'm from. And when I say better, I just mean like infrastructure wise, like paths, multi-use paths, not sidewalks necessarily. I feel like there's a difference between a sidewalk and a multi-use path. Multi-use path is usually one solid piece of cement, and it's usually like probably about double the width of a sidewalk. So there's lots of room for people to bike by, roll by, what have you. And that's honestly a huge deal for me. Like, there's very few of that for where I live, and the few that there is, it sucks. It needs to get redone so badly because roots come through and tear it all up. All right, I'm coming up here on my warm showers host, Christian. Yeah, we'll see what it's all about. I hear lots of good things from warm showers, so yeah, hopefully it's gonna be cool. VW house. I want to say this is probably it here. Got home for the night here. Such a cool house. Christian's a U.S. history teacher, so that's cool. A little connection there, because I'm in education. But yeah, this is awesome. And a bed right there. Got my stuff in the laundry though right now. And then I'm gonna take a shower, and then we're gonna go take a tour of Grand Rapids. Oh man, this was a great day. I've definitely heard people talk about how like the rest day is important when you're doing a bigger sized bike tour, and I am here to emphasize that the rest day is super important. Like, sure, I biked 31 miles to get here, but I got here around 1:30 and I've just been chilling. He has a hammock set up out back and just a nice big porch. Him and his wife are such incredible people for doing this. Got flatbread pizza tonight that they made. And then took a little drive around Grand Rapids and got a tour, which was cool. Christian's very knowledgeable of Grand Rapids as he's lived here almost all his life. He moved to Chicago for a while, but yeah, this was a really great day of just like rest and chilling. And then tomorrow is the final day. Grinded out. It's like 42 miles to Holland. I'm gonna get up probably pretty early because there's a breakfast spot I want to hit that's here, and then I'll also just get on the road earlier and hopefully be able to take a dip in Lake Michigan tomorrow. That's the goal. But this is a great day, and I hope someday if I get to live in a house that we have the space to have a warm showers set up where we can host people if they're coming through, because it's been really cool. Really, really cool.